you or forsake you. You're going to remember this for the rest of your life. Verse 26. And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go except thou bless me. Like, okay, I can't hardly stand up, but I ain't letting you go. The angel said, let me go. I got to go. I already touched the hollow of your thigh to let you know you're blessed. He said, no, you got to bless me. I'm not going to let you go until you bless me. You got to do something else. This not enough. Verse 27, and he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. So the Most High asked him, he said, what's your name? He said, my name is Jacob. Verse 28, and he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with God and with men, and hast prevailed. So the Most High changed Jacob's name to Israel. Israel came into being at this point as a nation, as a people. And that hasn't changed, and it's never going to change. So when people get to the New Testament, they're like Israel don't exist anymore. It's not about Israel, it's about the Christians. It's about the Gentiles. We grafted in, not knowing the scriptures, in ignorance, taking the scriptures out of context. Because you don't understand, when you see Jews and Gentiles or Jews and Greek, you think Jews is all of the 12 tribes of Israel, when Jews is only the southern kingdom of Judah and Benjamin. And then Greeks or Gentiles represent the 10 tribes. And so that's through the Spirit of God by faith. You got to receive that. It's throughout all the scriptures. It's testified. It's witnessed. The Most High doesn't change. He's the same yesterday, today, forever. And so how you get that, okay, it's about Gentiles, it's about Christians, that's a deception. You're deceived. It's not about Japhet Gentiles. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japhet. Japhet was the only one listed as Gentiles. Ham was not listed as Gentile, nor was Shem. That's who we are. We're Shemitic. And so when you get to the New Testament, you think everybody that's not Jews is Gentile, because you don't understand the scriptures. Japhet was the only one called Gentiles, but the reference to Jews and Gentiles is not the Japhet Gentiles. They're not talking about the Japhet Gentiles when they say Jews and Gentiles. They're talking about the 2 kingdoms. When David was king, Israel was under one king, David. And then Solomon became king. They were still under one king, Solomon. Solomon sinned, and Israel was divided into 2 kingdoms. And only Benjamin stayed with Judah. And so the southern kingdom was Judah and Benjamin, called Jews. And the northern kingdom was the 10 tribes of Israel, called Israel or Ephraim, also referred to as Joseph sometimes. But when they sinned, the Lord scattered them. The Most High scattered them among the Japhet Gentiles. And so, particularly in the New Testament, they're not referenced or referred to as Israel anymore. They're referred to as Gentiles, Greeks, in whatever location where they're living. Romans, Canaanites, Samaritans, Ephesians, Galatians, Philippians, Corinthians. Those are the 10 tribes of the northern kingdom. That's who the Apostle Paul preached to. And so, like I said in the beginning, the Most High is establishing his kingdom on earth. In the scriptures, our names have been written in the book of life from the foundation of the world. All the 12 tribes of Israel. If we don't believe, our names can be blotted out. And so that's what it's all about. He's coming back to establish his kingdom on earth. And it's referenced throughout the scriptures from Genesis to Revelation. If you think the scriptures are about anything other than that, you are deceived. It's not about everybody else in the whole wide world. So the Most High changed Jacob's name to Israel. Israel is his people, his chosen people. He said, for as a prince hast thou power with the Most High and with men, and has prevailed. So Jacob said, I'm not moving, I'm not leaving, I'm not letting you go until you bless me. Yeah, you touch my thigh, I'm going to remember this forever, but you still going to bless me. And so the Most High said, okay, your name is not going to be Jacob anymore. Your name is going to be Israel. And so he's not talking about the people over in the land called the nation of Israel. He's not talking about them. They are of the synagogue of Satan. They're not God's chosen people. And if you think they are, then you're deceived. Even though the world acknowledges them as God's chosen people, they are not. All of the Most High's chosen people are scattered. And if you don't understand that, then you're deceived. Verse 29.